Minus 26 Sports and CCTV High School Volleyball presentation is brought to you by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
And welcome back to Cadillac High School. Jay Sodden alongside Jen Brown as the Cadillac Vikings have put the finishing touches on a 3-0 win over the Traverse City Central Trojans to go 10-0 in Big North Conference play and win outright the Big North Conference title, 8th in the last 10 years and second straight. It has been the Cadillac and TC West show really over the last 10 years. If it's not one, it's the other. And the last 2 years, it's been the Vikings. And you know that for head coach Michelle Bryans, that was a big goal, always is every year. They want to win the Big North, and they want to make a deep postseason run. Well, check one off the books.
Check one off. I know she'll be thrilled about that. I'm
sure she'll relax and not do nearly as much tape work and scouting.
I'm sure she will be watching for districts tonight.
Probably, absolutely. For Traverse City Central tonight, though, we weren't sure what to expect. Of course, they were missing possibly their best player in Caitlin Emmett, a 5'10 junior who is out with an illness. They were also missing Maddie Ford tonight, sophomore. And they had to make some adjustments. And we talked in the pregame, we weren't sure what to expect because you had a freshman coming in, running in a 6-2 offense. You had new hands. They have 3 freshmen that see significant time. And it started off kind of like we expected. Vikings came out, really jumped on them. They struggled with the passing. The offense wasn't really there. But by the time they got going late in Game 2 and in Game 3, you really started to see some of the flashes of what that team is capable of.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. If I were TC Central coach, I'd be excited about how they ended that match. You have to anticipate some of that struggle and connection. Volleyball is such a game of momentum and how you play as a team, so I think that would be expected. But the way they finished, they have a lot of potential. She's probably pretty excited about that.
Yeah, I was very impressed. A number of kids tonight and the way they look. Maggie McCrary, the 6-foot freshman in the middle, we talked a little bit as when they brought Annie Hunt in, who's the other freshman in that second setter, their normal setter being Partek, Maddie Partek. There's a lot of Maddies on that team. The senior, when they brought Hunt in to set, there was a rotation where her and McCrary were both in the front row, both as she was hitting, and they connected on a number of quick offensive sets, quick back sets, quicks in the middle, and got some really nice swings. And that's the kind of thing that really can get you excited looking forward for the Trojans over the next year or two.
Especially since they're such young players. Probably have played a little bit together, but not a lot, so that is exciting.
Also very impressed tonight, Madison Goodwin, the 5'10 outside hitter, the sophomore, bringing the heat on a number of occasions. That's a great arm swing on that kid, as we like to say, and you like to see that. A lot of confidence in her. Stevie Herbers, we expected to see good things out of her, played well tonight as well. And Kirsten Berkey, the libero, doing a yeoman's job back there, chasing down a lot of stuff. They looked like they were picking on her a little bit from a serving standpoint, but she handled it pretty well tonight.
She did. She adjusted.
Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it was all about coming out with intensity and finishing this one in 3, as Coach Michelle Bryans told us before the broadcast. And I'd say that they did that, 7, 12, and 15. That last game was knotted at 15 before the I almost called them the Ramblers. I do a lot of McBain broadcasts. Vikings went on a 10-point run to close it out, but I think the intensity was there. It's an emotional night. It's an exciting night with Dig Pink and the big crowd and whatnot. And sometimes even the home team doesn't handle that particularly well. The Vikings did a good job of that tonight.
That's just a testament to that seasoned team. They're veterans, they're seniors, they're passionate, they've worked really hard. And not only is it Dig Pink, it's a 9-0 season coming in, the last conference game, a lot of emotions, and I think they played really well.
Well, regular season almost wrapped up. I think both of these teams may have another match this week, if I'm not mistaken. But the postseason coming up next week. The district, Class B district, will be held right here in Cadillac. And Minus 26 Sports and CCTV will have every one of those contests for you next week, Tuesday night, Thursday night, and the final on Friday night. So the hardest working crew in television will be back right here at Cadillac High School to bring you every one of those. We might see if we can get Jen Brown to come back and try 1 or 2 of those broadcasts. You never know. If not, we might ask Izzy to come do it for us.
Can you give a thumbs up? Yeah, she says yes. Sure, why not?
Yes. Probably knows more volleyball than I do, to be completely honest with you. But that's going to do it for us. Your final 25-7, 25-12, 25-15. The Vikings with the win over the TC Central Trojans. Want to let you know. Thank our camera crew, Rain Johnson Hill, JP Creed, Jacob Fulis, and Kevin DeLuca, doing a great job bringing you all these images of this broadcast. Kaylee Buck in the truck along with Commander Dakota Pike, our director. For Jen Brown, I'm Jay Simon. Thanks for being with us tonight, folks. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.